Basically here, each one of these will act in an and fashion. In other words, if you add in household age and length of residence, this will both filter down the list significantly. And of course, they'll act in an and fashion. In other words, the age and the length of residence will be taken into account into the number of records that will appear. Let's go ahead and add in a household age. Very common to add in if you're doing flipping or wholesaling the older folks because they're more likely to sell. Of course, that cut our list here in half. Now, the other thing is you can add in gender if you'd like. You can add in household income, target higher income, lower income, whichever you choose. And of course, marital status. You can choose, single, married. And of course, there is inferred single and inferred married, where we just don't know yet, but we believe because two people may be living at the houses that they might be inferred as married. Length of residence. This is a very popular one as well. Of course, the more that you live in the property, the more likely you are to sell the property. So I always like to select those filters as well. And of course, that's going to reduce your overall count here. Now, the other thing is people in the household. You can select 1 all the way up to 9+ people. And of course, adults in the household. 1 adult to 6+ adults, and even children. You can select more than 1 children in the property as you like. All right, and as you can see, you always have to select the add button here whenever you want to add in a filter. Otherwise, it won't take it, right? You can select these, but you have to click on this add button in order to update the count here. And of course, always these selections are here below the demographic section here. You can delete both of these by clicking this one or the individual ones if you so choose. All right, that's an overview of the demographic. Of course, like I said, all of these work in an and function, and we'll slim down your list as well accordingly.